It's Groundhog Day. I wonder if Punxsutawney Phil's going to see his shadow. It's been a cold, long winter so far. So I'm not setting up as many shows right now due to the winter weather. It's cold and you don't get the big crowds when you're set up outside in the nasty weather, but you got to stay fit. So I am hitting the exercise bike, good old Schwinn Airdyne, and it's really good cardio. Right, Sonny? Got to stay fit. Punxsutawney Phil, 6 more weeks of winter.
Phew.
Good 30-minute cardio. Good way to start the day.
Phew.
So we're going to rinse off, and then we're going to run to the post office. That's always a good thing if you're a reseller, running to the post office, right? And then we have a marketplace meetup, and then right after that, we're going to grab an early lunch with another picker friend, and then we're going to head to Kleinfelter's auction house and do an auction preview. So glad you joined us on Groundhog's Day here on Pickin' Weeds Vintage. Okay, so we are here at our destination, about 10-15 minutes early, and I had to run to the post office, and I always like to make it a habit of taking my business card wallet along with me and putting that in the pickup. So then they have it. All right, so that went well. And now we are gonna go get some lunch and maybe even talk a little picking with our friend Robert. Hey, Robert, how you doing, buddy?
Taking up 2 spots here.
You got to get a smaller vehicle. That's your problem.
What?
You need to get a smaller vehicle like my van. This is it.
Maybe it looks bigger on
on the big screen.
Yeah. So how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Pretty good.
Good. Let's go in and get a.
Okay.
Is the booth okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
If I can fit.
Well, we'll work it out.
Yeah.
They have. They're open right now.
Oh.
The auction preview. Well, here's the thing. They close from 12 to 1.
Okay.
I figure we'll eat.
Yeah.
If we get out earlier
then we can go over.
If we get out earlier than 1, we could always do Myerstown Jubilee and then kill some time and come here.
Cool.
Have you ever been to the Jubilee?
Oh, plenty of times.
You like the Lebanon one?
Well, actually, the Jubilee that I like, thank you, is the one, which one do I give it to?
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Wow, look at all the desserts here. Unbelievable.
Mike, I have a brain fart. I can't even remember the one I go to. But salt, pepper, Mike.
I'm good, thank you.
Thank you. So, I'll tell you, my feeling on setting up anywhere on Saturdays, it's too much competition from the yard sales.
Yeah, you said that before. What about on a Sunday, like at Jake's?
Oh, Sunday, well, Jake's gets maybe 50 dealers on a Saturday. On a Sunday, it's packed.
What about Renninger's on a Sunday? If you had to choose between the two, which one would you rather set up at?
Jake's.
Really?
And I'll tell you why, because Renninger's, I can't sell a lot of stuff there. Because I sell a lot of closeouts and clearance, and I sell a lot of household goods.
And they want true antiques?
Yeah.
Or true vintage items? Oh my golly.
Or
This is so good.
Yeah, this is really good.
I haven't had Potpie like this in a long time.
And the last time I had something like this, it was at a Yoder's right before Thanksgiving.
Yep.
I stopped in and I had turkey. Their lunch buffet, I think it's either $15.99 or $17.99, but the desserts are to die for.
So let me ask you a question. Two questions. Number one is, what's your earliest recollection of going to a flea market? Because didn't you say your dad was a dealer or whatever? He used to go with someone in your family.
Yeah.
And how old were you? And what did you do all day?
When I was 9 years old, or 8 or 9 years old, I sold. See, I lived in Erdenheim, which is down by Philadelphia. And I went into some of the antique stores on Bethlehem Pike in Erdenheim and Flowertown. And I guess they thought I was a cute little kid, so they hired me to move boxes and stuff.
And how old were you?
About 8 or 9.
Oh my goodness.
So
you grew up in it?
Yeah. I would take a lot of stuff from them that they would let me resell. Stuff that they couldn't. It was junk. And my mother would take me up on a Tuesday to the R&S Flea Market in Hatfield at the R&S restaurant. And in those days, she could drop me off and then pick me up later. My parents were unemployed, and my father was going back to school at Temple, and that was day courses. And my mom, well, she was selling Avon. She would be like, wow, you made $100. And they're like, here. And it's like, and then she would say, well, if we take your money, then we could reinvest it and get you more stuff. Because eventually, I mean, 8, 9-year-old kids go back to the antique store and say, everything's sold, and then they're like, now I have to charge you for this.
Yeah. So were you hitting vintage shops and junk shops and antique stuff like it was just through where you worked and you get the extras and you would sell them, but still you were getting savvy on how much you could get for this or that. How long did you do that for?
Just for that summer. And then that next summer, I remember the R&S closed, so my father on Saturday mornings would take me to Q-Mart, and we set up in front, under the pavilion.
Oh yeah.
Which was all the way on the southern side. Outside was the pavilions. And then when we would, and then he would and then and he took me to the downtown farmers market, and you set up in the back, and then my mom would come for like about 5 o'clock. That's when we would start packing up, and then we would go out to we would eat in the market, and then they had an auction. So I was maybe 10 or 11 years old. I was buying stuff at the auction.
Wow. Everything that you learn as a youth and have hands-on and being able to get these things, these extras or whatever they want, and now you all of a sudden can make cash from it, and $100, that's, for back then, that was good money.
Yeah.
How do you compare with what they sell at auctions and thrift stores, the national change and the local ones, compared to what you had your hands on when you were coming up through the ranks? You know what I mean? Has it changed at all?
No.
Or is it still the same things, same items?
So
obviously the price has gone up? No? About the same?
Well, I don't think that the prices really went up that much, because when I go into the 11 one with the cat shelter, you can't beat their prices. And like
I know those are like 1975 prices.
And I don't remember a lot of dime stuff, but yeah, with the national chains, some of the Goodwills are very high.
Do you think that the internet, Robert, has the internet helped thrifting and junking and antiquing, or has it hurt it overall when you look at eBay and other?
In a way, it's
marketplace and all that. Is it good for the hobby? Or is it? Okay.
It's a mixed bag, and this is what I tell you why it's a mixed bag, because when you're selling in the back of the days when you sold something, people bargained with you, but you would really set your own prices. Price guides were available, but they became obsolete.
Oh, the books, I know. You get a big, thick book.
Yeah.
Was it Warman's, or I forget what was the name of the different?
Warman's, and then there was.
Oh, you got a little something on your.
And then there
I'm like that too. I enjoy my food and I wear it.
And then there was that one couple.
Thank you.
Welcome.
That Covels.
Yep.
But I think what the internet did, it now gave everyone an equal opportunity to sell and buy.
Have you tried selling online in any capacity, whether eBay or Marketplace or?
I did eBay. I did a Macari.
What's it called, Macari?
Yeah. On Macari, it was just too much.
Was there a lot of fees?
Not only with the fees, but you had to rate, and they had to rate you, and it took a lot of time. And
thank you.
You're welcome.
Delicious, by the way.
Good. All right, how about if I put this over here for you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Are you done with your salad?
I'm going to still pick at it.
Okay, no problem.
I was not really into Macari too well. I sold some stuff to people.
So I asked, you said about best advice, and you said give everybody a business card, and I have done that. Whenever we do a marketplace meetup, whenever we have an eBay sale, we stick it in the box. What other advice would you give to somebody?
I write people thank you notes.
Do you write them a thank you note?
With their order, or I take a piece of card stock like this big, I put like a happy face sticker, thank you, and I sign my name.
So off in the distance, I don't know if you can see it, but that's Kleinfelter's auction, big warehouse there. We're going to go to the Jubilee in Myerstown, and then Robert's got to go, but we had a really good chicken pot pie meal, really hearty. All you can eat, 3 plates, Mighty Mike. Wow. Thank you, Robert.
The Lehigh Valley, right?
Yep.
What's your favorite, what's your place that she goes to?
There's a place called Care and Share.
Okay,
if you ever get a chance. That's a good one. And then there's a Catholic Charities one. I can't remember what it is. I'll have to ask her. I'll let you know.
Have you ever been on a Wednesday to Doda auction up in Nazareth on 512?
I don't think so.
That's where I used to go.
Well, that's a vintage one, huh?
Yeah.
No, at Humane that'd be only like $1 or $2.
Here the DVDs are $2.50.
Yeah, their prices are a little higher here than even than the Lebanon one.
Oh, because they have a staff, they have rent.
Right. How about this Noah's Ark, huh? That's kind of cool.
I'd say something like that, $5. I bet it's more than that.
I didn't even see how much is it. $3.99. I have not had a strong interest. I think I have 3 or 4 Olympic items. The one piece we did sell on eBay, but
you ever put your stuff up for auction on like eBay? Wow,
that's nice, but
that's too high.
Definitely.
I think when things come in at a lot of these charities, they have a quota they have to meet each hour.
Yep.
To put on the floor, so that's why you see a lot of price discrepancy.
Yeah.
Not a quota to rip people off.
Right.
They have a quota that they have to have a certain dollar amount on the floor. Ministry.
Oh, that's nice.
You come in Friday night, pay as you want, and you had a big, you had a John's. Checking out a Lancaster dinner. So I give $5-10. It was stuffed chicken, rice, cheese, no, stuffed chicken, cheese, potatoes, whoopie pie, iced tea, and then green beans. And then you got, then they had, I go into the main hall, which is a church's sanctuary there at the Ephrata Business Center.
All right, so back home and had a really good lunch with our friend Robert, who treated me to chicken pot pie, all you can eat. Had 3 plates, Pennsylvania Dutch style. We have a video, by the way, on Pickin Weeds Vintage on our YouTube channel for good fall recipes, and we do a video on your own homemade pot pie. It's more of a soupy style. We had the real gravy style today. All right, so we didn't get to Kleinfelter's auction house. But I did go to Jubilee and they had 50% off housewares. So Kay will like these when she gets home from work. Made in Japan. So I think she'll be pleased. And they were $7.99, so half off of that. And she likes Maxine stuff. 49 cents. The next person to ask me a dumb question wins a cup of hot coffee in their lap. Oh my. That's a shoebox. Greetings. And then this statue was really cool for $4.99, and it's half off small housewares. I guess this is Mary, huh? And look, she's stepping on a serpent, which I thought that was really interesting. Kind of cool. Not perfect. She has a little bit of a fleck or something there, but for half off. What, $2.49? I thought that was a really good find. We had a fantastic day. The sun came out. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take Ollie for a walk. Hey, Ollie, you want to go for a walk? You want to go for a walk? So I'm going to leash him up, but thanks a lot for watching and coming along on this Groundhog Day. You know, the Groundhog, Punxsutawney Phil, didn't see his shadow, so that means 6 more weeks of winter, but tomorrow it's supposed to be up to 50, probably melt a lot of the snow and ice, and good luck to all those people in the United States who have to deal with that terrible storm. We may actually get some ice on Friday now, they're saying. Hey, you can follow us on YouTube. We're also on Facebook. We're on Instagram. We have an eBay store, and we're also on Flickr. I'm Mighty Mike. Thanks again for watching. Happy picking, everybody. You want to go for a walk? Let's go for a walk. Ollie, let's go this way. Come on.